Hi everyone, this is Kay and the Collective Soul Tarot. Welcome back to the channel. It's lovely to be here with you guys today. Thank you for joining me today. That's wonderful. We're going to do a general reading for the collective, and we're going to start off with the Intuit Tarot, or Oracle, excuse me. Hang on one second, I forgot to put my microphone on. Sorry guys, I do apologize. One moment. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Now, Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, thank you so much for enveloping me in your beautiful angel wings of guidance, protection, and love. Can you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today in this general read for February the 1st? Yeah, Thursday, 2024, brand new month. Okay, it will be, excuse me guys, it will be past, present, and future energies. What's the past, Archangel Michael? We have Celtic knot, unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected love, and love of a lifetime. Wow. I haven't seen that card yet. But there's a lot of cards here. 108, I think. Hummingbird for the present. Hummingbird, enjoyment, be present, rapid response, resilient, nectar, sweet goodness, lift out of negativity, lightness of being. Wow. When you're in love, you feel very light. Look at 2 24s. 24 here. Can you see that? Yeah. And then the 24 here. Wow. That's really interesting. Okay. Near future. 32, the magnet. Longing, desire, gravity, magnetic attraction, charm, je ne sais quoi, seduction, yearning, field of influence. Je ne sais quoi is I don't know, I think. Yes, I'm from French Canada, but I'm not from that area. But we did take 6 years of French in school because of the French influence in the country. But doesn't mean I remember a lot of it, because that was when I was a kid. All right, let's go ahead and continue pulling out cards for clarification of these 3 energies, please, Archangel Michael. What about the past and the Celtic knot, please? That's beautiful. That's enduring, lifetime love, the love of a lifetime, unconditional love, divine union, eternal love, infinity. Wow, amazing. The polar bear. That's like a motherly love. Oh, some masks. The mask. All right, the mask. Masks. What else we got? Finding the strength to remove the mask of illusion. You know the illusion is, it's the ego. It's the fear, because we are truly only soul. One. All of this is an illusion. Hummingbird, we've got the contract, the ring, partnership, and a false lady. False person. Doesn't have to be a lady. Magnetic in the near future, please. Hummingbird. Feeling good after leaving something behind. All right. We have got lovers with the storks, which is a new beginning. Upgrade, movement, and improvements. Now, let's get these guys a tea leaf. Oh, look at, I got a green one. The Astral House of Career. Interesting. That's really weird. Okay. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate, And seashore, family matters. Wow, very interesting. Seashore by the seashore. Okay, she sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, try and say that 10 times. All right, let's talk about these very eclectic cards right here. We are talking about divine union, the polar bear. We have the Four of Swords, career, masks. I don't understand. Okay, and the Nine of Cups. Very interesting. It is a hodgepodge of energies, let me tell you. Okay. How about the present day Archangel Michael, please? Hummingbird, ring, and false person. Well, there's the first one. And fire. Three of coins. Three of pentacles. And Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, near future, please. Magnetic, lovers. Yeah, new beginning with upgrades, improvements, and movement. With seashore, family matters. Possibly, it doesn't necessarily mean seashore have to do with family matters. Sometimes we just can't take these tea leaves exactly as they mean. Okay, exactly as they say is what I meant to say. Five of Cups. There's this talk about a seashore right there, right? There is the shore with the sea. Yeah, seashore. Five of Cups, family matters. And then the Five of Swords. 5 and 5 is 10, which is again the Wheel of Fortune of major arcana. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. Queen, 3, 4, and 9. That's 13. Is 13 death? Oh, the major arcana. Sorry, guys. I have a cheat sheet I have to look at. 13 is death. Yes, it is. Okay. 13 is death. Well, there you have it. All right, guys. What do we got going on here? This is really clear to me. Yeah. This has now become clear to me too. What about the past? Archangel Michael, please clarify for me in my mind. The Celtic knot, unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected love of a lifetime. Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, the bear. This is purity, purity and strength. Strength and, just, overall strength, basically moving forward. This could be like a mama bear. Maternal love is protection, maternal protection, right? But we're looking at, with respect to love, it would be strength, to do something in the face of whatever. And so I think in the past here, career, Archangel Michael, I need you to marry me to career, because I might be looking at it too literally. I've got these cards. Oh, this way and that way. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, this way and that way. Archangel Michael, will you please talk to me about career? The things that I'm coming up with for the, oh, gee whiz, the past. It's a whole bunch of cards, okay? From the past is that you being career driven, all right? Career driven is had been a focus. Had been a focus of your energy in the past. Career driven. which could be talking about money, but if it was money, you would think that card would come out. Four of Swords, you know, is about laying it all down and having respite time. Right. So I'm looking at, this is like either an overindulgence, 9 of Cups, or somebody's ticking all your boxes with, you know, a wish fulfillment, a wish come true, or wanting a wish to come true. But we have the overall energy as the Celtic knot, which is unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, enduring and connected, love of a lifetime. I think in the past is what I'm getting from, you know, some urges here is that you've come to recognize that you had a connection with someone that was like a really strong soulmate, a really, maybe possibly your divine feminine or divine masculine, depending on what we're looking at here. This could go both ways, guys, because there's nothing here that says it's one way or the other for masculine, feminine, okay? So however it works for you, collective. Now, so you're in the past, you've recognized that there was somebody that you met. Now you're like, you know, you're able to see it now, but in the past, it's saying, Archangel Michael saying you did meet that one, the one, right? You met that one. However, since with that recognition of the divine, you know, that strong soulmate, you also recognize that you've been wearing masks, right? Different masks that suited whatever occasion or whatever circumstances. You've been having to find the strength and purity, you know, purity of mind, right? Doing the right thing to push through and remove those masks. Yeah, I still need help, Archangel Michael, because I'm trying to figure out this darn card here, career, because I could see that you were focused a lot on your career, like of the 3D world, you know, that just working hard to be promoted, to move up the ranks, you know, just to have a great career with you know, better and better pay and perks and stuff like that, right? There was a strong focus on your career, that you had to lay it down. See, this is the situation when you only have so many cards and you're not going to pull out anymore. I'm gonna get a couple more here, because I'm trying to use my intuition here, and my intuition tells me that you are recognizing that this is both overindulgent, but you also having a wish fulfillment, you know, a wish for something. It's like 9 of Cups, right? For a love, because we're talking about love here. Okay, I'm going to just pull 1 or 2 cards, okay? Yeah, and they're all upside down for the most part. Let's just move it this way then, okay? See? Didn't matter much. All right. 2 cards, Archangel Michael. 2 cards, just 2. Worthiness. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all if you know you're worth it, right? Frigid. Chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted, getting iced out, not happy situation, needs time to thaw. Okay. Well, I would say that you were very, you know, heartlessly, not without heart, but less heart focused on sustaining a connection that you made with somebody, because you had more you had more of this going on in your mind, more of what it was for you, like what you needed to do for you. And let's face it, most of us feel like this at some point in our life. And it's usually in our younger years, right? Usually. Sometimes it carries on, but this worthiness, you have, you powered up and you removed these masks that did not resonate with, like, being in a legendary love, unconditionally. You were not unconditionally loving yourself. Four Swords. You had to lay it all down so that you could finally, fulfill some wishes here. Fulfill some wishes in love, because these are cups, in love. Fulfill some wishes in love. But yeah, I think that that's what this is, the main focus in your past, and the reason why you might be coming to tarot for love insight, relationship insight, right? Is because you had been wearing masks in the past. So much so that when this person was standing there in front of you, you couldn't see them that way. You really just couldn't see them that way, because you weren't in that mind frame, right? You just weren't in that frame of mind that you actually recognized that love for what it was. The person who was offering it to you. You were the one who, it says cold-hearted here. And didn't I say less-hearted? Yeah, you're less heart-focused back in the past, because you weren't loving yourself, right? And this is where we go wrong. This is our problem right from the beginning, is because we have been so conditioned to look outside of ourselves for our success, our validation, our love, like a partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, and then wife and husband, and whatever. Kids then eventually. If somebody loves me, then I'm worthy. Now if you were honest with yourself, for some of you only, that you would say, if I don't have a boyfriend or if I don't have a girlfriend, then I'm not worthy. All my friends have got girlfriends or boyfriends, and I must not be worthy because I don't have one. But once I get one, I will be worthy. That somehow it validates your worthiness, your space and time that you're taking up, kind of thing. Yeah, that's what this is. It's like it's all about the fact that you did not delve deep enough into why you did what you did, and why you couldn't recognize what you had right in front of you at the time. You didn't. You were not a happy camper. You weren't. In whatever relationship you were in, or if you were just not in a relationship, you just weren't a happy camper. You didn't have that internal happiness and eternal happiness, right? You were wearing masks for whatever occasion. So you might have had one for work, you might have had one for family, and another one for family and friends, right? Another one for your love interest. 3 different masks. But as a result, it makes you very angry. Having to wear so many different masks make us angry. They make us angry because we just can't be ourselves. We just feel like we can't be ourselves. Well, who told you can't be yourself? That's what we would want to, you would want to ask yourself that question. Who tells you can't be yourself? Again, is that somebody from outside of you that's telling you can't be yourself? When you start finding that love for yourself from within, which is your soul, listening to your heart, following your heart's desires, then you start seeing how all that you ever need is validation from your soul. And of course, your soul loves you 100,000%, right? They see you as being, like way worthy, like way over the, over the ledge, like you are so worthy. It's not even a question. It's not even a question the soul would have. Of course, soul don't have questions, but they just enlighten us. They give us insight. They don't ask us questions because, you know, none of this matters. So it does to us in the moment, but at the end of the day, it doesn't. You are wanting to persevere forward with strength and courage to remove these masks that have caused you to be harsh, you know, harsh and standoffish, and or like no, my way or the highway, or just like yeah, I'm gonna get, you know, possibly selfishness, right? I'm gonna get what I want and then I'm moving on, not recognizing that person that was standing there in front of you as being the representation of that beautiful soul inside you, which is unconditional love. You were being offered unconditional love in the past, but you had so much of a concentration on whatever it was you're working hard towards to achieve, that had to do with the material world, whether that's like status or finances, prosperity and abundance, could be all of it, right? You had to lay it down because it became way too much for you. And besides, what if anything, by finding the courage to remove your masks, you start to see that there's a desire for love. There's a desire for a wish fulfillment in love. You had it. You had a taste of it. You're remembering it through doing the work here, right here. You're doing the work to remove those masks, laying it down in respite time to heal. And you're, you know, being a little bit more like, okay, I'm still interested in my career, because after all, we do live on a 3D planet, right? I'm still interested in my career, whatnot, but I still have room. I'm making room for love this time. I had to heal that whole mindset, that whole frame of mind, that love wasn't as important, which is love for yourself as well. Here we're talking about, right? You don't think you're talking about that, but you are. Love. When you said love is not as important as making a name for myself. Let's just say it that way, okay? That it's different for everybody, but you know what it's just because you know, how do I come up with all these different things? But yeah, something happened, a memory, an experience you've had with a love relationship, possibly, maybe not, but something's happened and you remembered something. So you started doing the work because you were feeling like this. Look at these. That's like two hands, right? Hand out, like asking for something. And this one's all closed up, like pulled up, but they kind of look the same. So it's you know, you're feeling like you're so unworthy that you have to ask for things because the universe just does not provide for you. It says the universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. If you deserve this unconditional love, you know it. Of course you are, okay? Of course you are. But if you know it and truly believe that you're worthy for that kind of love in your life, then you have the inclination to be more flexible of what you put your time and energy and focus on only. All right? Yeah. So moving on, let's go to this one. I hope that was clear. This was an unsettled time for you where you thought something that was really not the truth about you. Really, right? You thought something that, like, the heart, really, emotions and the heart and love is not nearly as important as this is, like the 3D world. The focus on achieving and succeeding in the 3D world. Something happened to trip you up about it, and it seems like it made you to start saying, I gotta go in, go within, find my worthiness, find my heart, speak to myself, and remove these masks. Because I've been angry. Been angry and unsettled because I just spend so much time and energy being something for others that is not me, truly not me. It truly is not me. And I'm so tired and angry about not being able to just be me. And like I said, ask yourself, who told you you can't be you? Right? Well, since you were a child, you were conditioned to believe that what everybody else thought about you and what everybody else tells you to do, you are to obey and pay attention to that, not to what you want. That'd be selfish, parents would say that to you. That'd be selfish. If you want to do things your way and you want to be whatever, that would be selfishness. So you need to start listening to everybody else, because that's where your validity comes from, your purpose for living, right? For the air you breathe, the stuff like that bullshit. So we're conditioned to believe that since childhood, and you have been operating on that as an adult, because maybe you're just learning that now, that there's been this whole belief system about you that was conditioned into you, that you then had to create defense mechanisms, coping mechanisms to be able to deal with it, to be able to cope with it, right? And still be alive in a body, doing what you need to do every day, even though people are telling you should be doing this, that, and everything else, and that unless you do, you're not worthy. There's the conditions, right? That's the conditioning. There's condition. If you don't make your bed every morning, then you're a bad boy or bad girl, right? Stuff like that. So you cope with it by, I don't want to make my bed every morning, so you just kind of throw the sheets up there as quickly as you can and race out of the bedroom and go off to school. That's your version of making the bed. You get questioned by it, it's like, I did make the bed. And then it'd be like, well, you don't make it the way you're supposed to make it, therefore you're still a bad boy or a bad girl. So yeah, you've been conditioned to believe that you're not worthy, but you have something's come up, and you've been feeling that there's more to love than the love that you knew, which was that conditioned love. This is unconditional love. All right, guys, moving on to the present day. We've got hummingbird, which is enjoyment, being present, but it can be like lifting yourself out of negativity and lightness of being. So this is what you were probably facing, was a contract you had with either another person or yourself. I mean, we can contract with ourselves in a lifetime too. The contract would be with our soul that we're going to, come in and be this particular person, this baby, that then grows up to be this kind of personality that will have these beliefs and so forth and so on. And, life experiences, and whether they're negative or positive. Excuse me. And again, it's all false. It's all false. It's all an illusion, but you contract it with your soul because we believe for some strange reason that our soul needs to grow, that our soul needs to evolve. The soul in the illusion does, because the soul is so close to the material world that it is like, it's kind of like waving out there, like it flapping in the wind, going, am I all unconditional love, or am I conditional love? What am I exactly? So you want to be able to set it straight. It's no wonder we're confused as egos, right? So we have the fears because our souls are kind of like out there. The soul, it's the soul, then it's the spirit, which is like the Holy Spirit. Then there's stillness, okay? The soul, Holy Spirit, and pure consciousness, stillness. The soul is at the conscious level, okay? The Holy Spirit is above that, in the sense that it's the voice of God in the illusion. And then there's stillness, pure stillness, which is outside of the illusion. Of course, there's nothing outside of God. So what does that tell you? They would say, well, there's nothing outside the illusion. It's all God. No, it's what is of the illusion cannot be God, because it's like it's got, you know, it's not still, right? It's anything but still. The universe is anything but still. God is here. It's pure stillness, and there's nothing outside of God. And that is what is said. There's nothing outside of God. So that means that whatever we think we're doing here just ain't real. So it's all an illusion. It's all false. You could contract with yourself, all right? You have some Three of Coins, Queen of Cups. So there's a strong emotion that you have developed as a result of lightening your load here. Okay, removing some masks, right? You may have actually attracted somebody in your life who was a false person as well, because I mean, you were. Like attracts like in this illusion. So you had this contract either with somebody like that, who would be a karmic partner, who would then be in your life to help you figure out, help your soul, if that's what we have to talk about, soul growing, help your soul become wiser. But it's enlightened. Your soul is already enlightened. It doesn't need to enlighten. From the top down, it's still very, very enlightened. It's still your soul, after all. It's still your soul. So you have been able to shed some, you know, some weight, making things lighter for you. You feeling a lightness of being, like a hummingbird, right? How much do they weigh? Half of a, who knows what, not an ounce. That'd be pretty heavy still. But yeah, you found found some passion after dealing with this contract. You paid off your contract. I mean, you met your contract. You that karmic debt, you met it. You have paid it off because you had been in this kind of mindset and attracting people of the similar, if not same mindset. And you collaborated with them and worked with them in whatever way you did, marriage, working, like in your career. People that you met, your family and friends too, they're all of the same kind of mindset, you know. And so you're kicking that. You're kicking that. It's like a habit. It's a habit or an addiction. You're kicking it. Right now you're kicking it because there's somebody in your life that you see as very, very sweet, that is like in line with this, right? That you sabotaged, okay, back in the day, a relationship with them. See, you sabotaged that relationship with them. But you've been missing them here. But so what does this tell us then? You're becoming lighter, like because you're finding your internal flame, which is the soul within you, that you're collaborating with to move towards a Queen of Cups. That's what I'm seeing from this. The magnet is that you're going to be magnetizing this because you have these clarify that. So lovers and improvement, movements and upgrades, as well as brand new beginnings. You are, oh my God. What, tell me, what is 15 plus 17? 32? Is that what it is? 20? I would say 32. You know, I'm not great at doing math in my head, but 32. Yeah, that's that's amazing. Okay. Yeah, anyways. Yeah. You're magnetizing this. A return to a lover, Queen of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Okay? You might be with the seashore, you might be dealing with family matters in order for you to make this move towards them. True. However, this could also mean you're going on a vacation or you're going on a trip to possibly meet up with the one that you know you miss dearly. You miss. Yeah, it's like water under the bridge. Now, crying over spilt milk is something that's been done when you were wearing a mask back then. And you are now cutting away all the things. So this is sabotaging energy, okay? But it can be in a good way, in the sense that you need to do what you need to do to come out on top, in the sense that you need to cut away this, and then this. You need to cut away the lies about your worthiness, your unworthiness. Got to cut away that. Got to cut away the whole mindset that love is not as important as doing something like this in your life. Okay, the accomplishments and goals of the 3D world, of the 3D, instead of 5th and 6th and 7th dimensional, it's 3D dimension, the lower frequencies, right? Cut away the false people in your life. It could be more than one person, but you've been in contract, like soul contract and or contract married to. And again, like I said, you could be in contract with yourself, so it could be a couple different contracts. But you found the passion within, because you want to collaborate with, you want to reunite, you want to possibly reform a foundation, rebuild a foundation with somebody who is your Queen of Cups, right here. So you're cutting away what it is you need to do in order for you to come out on top, especially now in the love department, right? To magnetize the kind of love experience, life experience you want to have. Charms, you know, yearning, there's a field of influence. You are magnetizing whatever it is you need right now. I hope that was helpful, guys. I'm just going to leave it there, because there's really not a lot said about in the reading about the person, the Queen of Cups. Okay? This is really about you doing that work on yourself and knowing that in the near future, you're already starting to magnetize, but you're going to be a powerful magnetizer, okay? Powerful manifester. Master manifesting, because you got love on your brain now. It's not like, oh, it's not worth it kind of thinking. Now you got love on your brain. You know it's unconditional love, because it's a divine union that you're moving towards with this Queen of Cups here. But you have this new beginning on your brain. It's movements, improvements, and upgrades in not only love, but your mindset, your energy, your frequency, going from the 3D to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and higher dimensions, which is going to help you be a master manifester. Okay, and there may be a vacation in this with you, or you're dealing with family matters at the moment in this time, because maybe family won't be on the same page as you about you moving. This is movements, okay? Moving, you're probably moving away. You know they're going to miss you, but you know you're missing somebody more. You know, that kind of thing, okay? So we'll check in with you tomorrow, which is Friday, but it's Thursday today. Take care, guys. Bye for now.